Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your new moon reading. So please hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell notification. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your rising sign. And more than anything, thank you for being here. Hit the, I'm so in awe. I wanted to say thank you for everyone who has liked and subscribed recently. It's really been very nice of you all, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, Sagittarius. What messages do we need to tell Sagittarius for the new moon? Okay. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Any other messages for Sagittarius from you guys? That's it. Okay. Sorry for the long shuffle. The first card out was the Hierophant. The Hierophant symbolizes an institution, conformity, could also symbolize marriage. And I always think of him as the teacher too, because there are, yes, there's blessing and it's marriage usually, but I don't know why I'm thinking teacher. And then you also got the Knight of Wands. This is fiery, passionate. So I'm wondering, we gotta get some more cards on this, because kind of wondering, Sag. There's like a passionate love thing going on. I have to say, a couple of the readings, the readings have been both love and finance, which has kind of thrown a monkey wrench because I want to call them all the same thing. Hold on a second, I gotta focus. I apologize. Sagittarius, new moon reading. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else does Sagittarius need to know for their new... Whoa. There's too many cards. Okay. Okay. You got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is, you put the work in and you're waiting. And you're waiting. You're waiting. You tended your garden. You're not working hard. You just started the seeds. You're coming out. You got the High Priestess. High Priestess is, don't laugh. Ooh. And I'm noticing she is the 2 card, but on here, it's the 11. It's 1-1. Well, if you're not looking at it as a Roman numeral, it's 11. So I'm kind of wondering if this is a marriage. She's the one that you don't always know what's going on. But this is like, use your intuition. And I think that your intuition is what gives you clarity here. Let's get some more cards. Let me see if that deck, I kind of stopped abruptly and I wasn't sure if they were actually done telling me what I needed to know from this deck. Is there anything else that you want to tell Sagittarius for their new moon reading? Sagittarius, whoa. Well, that was answer. Oh, that's a huge amount of cards. Really? Well, there's a decision here. And that's funny because we have the High Priestess between the 2 columns. So maybe you don't know everything. And this one, I always feel like this is what you don't know and this is what you think you know. But you got to make a decision. The only way to make that decision, though, is to remove the blindfolds. You're going to have to see things for what they really are. And it's really funny because you got the Hierophant again. 2 times the Hierophant. 2 times an institution is involved or something like that. Wait a minute. We're gonna... Oh boy. Let me see something here. Now, I just read about the Hierophant right before I came on. Okay, could be dealing with a Taurus. With a scepter in his hand. Well, it's not the same one. Symbolizes the Pope, spiritual father, the Trinity, mind, body, spirit. And that's so funny because I was saying what you know, what you think you know, but you still have to make a decision. He also represents organized religion or orthodox ideas. The card offers mercy and compassion and indicates a need for approval or conformity. So maybe you're doing something and you're not sure if you're okay with what you're doing, because that would explain the needing to make a decision. Well, it looks to me like your decision is going to bring you to the 10 of Cups, which is emotions overflowing. This one is, they have everything. I mean, look at this. Emotions. It's a happy family, a happy picnic. You know, everybody is good. But the 9 of Wands is like, I've been to the battle. I'm ready. So it's like being armed. So I almost want to say you conformed, but you don't really want to conform. 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords, I feel like this is like you having to make a decision whether to conform or not. And that there's somebody, I want to say, over you. The Emperor. Now the Emperor is, I believe, is the father figure, the grandfather, the father, this type of person. Yeah. So he's the personification of temporal power, suggests accumulation of wealth, material wealth. Disciplined, visionary, keeps his emotions under wrap, can also indicate a desire for independence. So that's what I was talking about. Like, I feel like this is so funny because this wants independence. This is stuck. She's stuck. You've battled before, but as much as you want independence, conformity is like all over the place. So this is for someone who is passionate about something and doesn't, this is probably going to be like for 1 or 2 people, if that. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, but are you not a conform? And now the Knight of Wands, that could be you. This is fire energy, very passionate. And in this, it's going towards the Hierophant. It's almost like you're not agreeing with, now maybe, I don't know. I feel like one of you, somebody out there is not agreeing with what they believe is conformity. You know, maybe I don't shoot the messenger, but it's coming to me like if you're Catholic and you don't feel accepted, or you're Presbyterian, you're whatever religion, whatever you are, whatever group you subscribe to in anything, I feel like you're passionate about it, but that you don't feel that even though you've put the work in, you're thinking, but you're not really sure whether what you're doing is going to be acceptable. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm going to sound like a Looney Tune here. And because then the Hierophant shows up twice. And, you know, here we are making a decision. You're going to have to trust your intuition with this decision. But depending on the decision you make, it looks to me like on the outsides, you appear to have the 10 of Cups. And that, now, isn't that funny I said that, on the outside? So here's what I'm going with. Bear with me. On the outside, you are conforming. I think that you're vacillating between the 2 decisions. I think that at times you appear, I think you have the appearance of being a conformist, the appearance of 10 of Cups. But the reality is you don't feel that way at all. You feel like you have to be on guard. This is not, I feel like you need to protect yourself. That conformity is not what you really want, but you're trapped and you want independence. Good Lord. There's like one Sagittarius out there going, yes. And the rest of you are going, she's lost her mind, turning off now. See ya. So, I don't know. Are you doing something that is not what you would normally consider acceptable, Sagittarius? Like, I don't know. And you know what? Don't laugh. Now I see all these cards and the way things are. I mean, is like everybody in your family like a lawyer and you want to be, I don't know, a welder. I mean, I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. But it's almost like you're not following tradition. Whatever your family tradition is, you are putting up the appearance of following, but you want your independence and you feel stuck. I'm going to get you an Oracle of the Unicorns card. Let's see. Let's get some, oh, you got 2. Okay, I'll take them. Leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message. Inspire and empower others. So this to me says, if you are not conforming, if you don't want to conform, that maybe there are people that you need to speak up for. That's what leadership says to me. Intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Now, mind you, do your due diligence. Don't go out and do something crazy. Remember, you have to still live in a society that does have rules and regulations. And, you know, not conforming is one thing. Getting a little wacky is another. Not that you would, but due diligence, intelligence, you know, common sense, all those things really need to come into play. And let's see, we're going to get you a spellcasting oracle card. If you'd like the spell, let me know in the comments and I will figure out how to get it to you. So here we go, spellcasting oracle card. Okay, so we're going to have to do the 5, 4, and 2 again. And you know what? I can't even argue with these cards because look at that. Your spirit guides. And what did I say about the High Priestess? Your intuition. You, I think, need to do some time. Meditate on it. Think about it, because here's you and here's your higher self. This is you meditating on it. This, to me, confirms that whole, you don't know everything. You really need to stop and think. But that's what's going to give you the clarity. And interestingly enough, you got freedom. And what did I say about this? You wanted your independence, confirming the Emperor, independence. You want freedom to be whoever or do whatever you want. And she's in a cage. She's in a cage. You know, some of these readings just freak me out when they come together like this. But this is an incredible reading for the one person it resonates with. If it does, you do have to let me know in the comments, hey, it's me. And then I'm going to say thank you, because sometimes the readings, I feel so adamant about it. But then I think, how can this be possible? And then it does ring true for somebody. So this is about your independence. Look within, do some meditation. And apparently this to me says there are others like you out there who you need to come together. And I guess you're going to be of help to them, Sagittarius. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good luck. And don't forget, take time for you. Bye.